Ohio. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. He believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Goff. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Broncos offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we get a look at Madison. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got it run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something right.
Looking for space. It's Riley. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's Riley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him?
Here's a little room there. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Run in the red zone, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson, a 6-touchdown game in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this week.
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Jumped on top of the pile.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Smith's got it. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Running inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Here's Julian saying to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with those 3 points, we'll finish off the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. He'll bring it out. It's Goff. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. On the run, it's Riley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The sure hands, it's Ford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Time to take a shot. He's got it for a big play. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Firing to the right, complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the right. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Fights off a defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throw it, say it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught by Smith. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Coming out with it, it's Goff. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, he got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. In return, there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Jackson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Say it. Oh, they're after him. Plows through the defense. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.